This is the aftermath this morning of a plane crash in New Jersey. Boy, just look at the impact, what it did to those cars. See the new surveillance video just released. I mean, the plane exploded into a huge fireball.
Also responding to the backlash, President Trump defends what he told Russian officials in a private meeting. He tweeted this morning. We'll tell you what he said and why intelligence experts are so worried. Good morning. It is Tuesday, May 16th. Thanks for being here on Sunrise.
Yeah, glad you're waking up early with us. We are all going to go on a field trip in just about 25 minutes.
Yes. Oh,
I want you to take a look at this. We're digging for Oregon sunstones. This is in the desert. It's all part of our Hidden Gems series to help you kind of plan for your summer vacation.
But if you're just getting ready to leave the house this morning, brace yourself for some wet weather. You're taking a live look out over the city, a little foggy. You can see the rain on the camera lens. Rod, I know we need to get through today, but we have good stuff to look forward to.
We do, which means maybe you want to, if you're a rain lover, you want to get outdoors and really enjoy today. You really do. All right, the radar is a big mess. You can see it over here. It's been steady rain overnight, but it hasn't really been stormy or heavy rain. With that said, amounts nearing 1/2 of an inch probably by lunchtime today. The steady rain is showing signs of breaking up into showers, including downtown Portland. But at the bus stop, you need your full rain gear. This goes on to be a numerous shower day, heavy at times, some small hail, maybe a rumble of thunder. And notice the chilly temperatures, 53 at lunch, 56 at 3 p.m. this afternoon. Don't typically do this to start the 6 o'clock news, but look at this. Ooh, here's Cassidy.
I have mostly good news on the road, but I have nothing to walk and high five while I'm doing it. But all good drive times except for, of course, the drive from Vancouver. So we'll take a closer look at I-5 southbound where it starts to get pretty busy is there at Mill Plain. So now you only need 20 minutes to get all the way from Main Street down to the Fremont Bridge. Look how wet the camera is near the Interstate Bridge. Over on the east side, the westbound Banfield still looks good. 6 minutes to get from 205 all the way into I-5. And of course, as more slow spots pop up this morning, I will keep you updated. Back to you.
You got it. Thank you, Cassidy. This is Election Day, so make sure you get your ballot in. You have until 8 o'clock tonight to drop it off. It's too late to mail it in. We are paying very close attention to a big bond measure for Portland Public Schools. Coming up in less than a half an hour at 6:30, we'll break down how much it'll cost homeowners and what that money will do.
Well, today, this man should face a judge for the first time. He's accused of a horrible crime spree in Clackamas County. KGW's Tim Gordon is live at the Clackamas County Courthouse for us this morning. And Tim, police say he killed his mom on Mother's Day.
Yeah, Ashley, in a particularly brutal way. And so, again, we want to warn all of you watching at home that the details of this are very disturbing. If you have kids in the room, you might want to not have them listen to this. We'll start with the very worst of it. 36-year-old Joshua Webb is accused of decapitating his mother on Sunday, then taking her severed head to Estacada, where he stabbed a grocery store clerk. Webb lived with his parents in Colton, about 10 miles from Estacada. That's where his mother, Tina's body was found. Webb's father told the Associated Press his son had vision problems, and some family members thought he was depressed. Police first became aware of trouble Sunday afternoon when they got called to the Harvest Thriftway store in Estacada. Investigators say Webb went into the store covered in blood and carrying his mother's severed head and a knife. There, he allegedly stabbed employee Michael Wagner. Wagner, along with 2 other employees, subdued Webb until police arrived. This and the murder is a lot for any place to take.
It's hard enough to know that somebody would carry her head in there and do that to Mike Ben too here. That is the most awful thing.
Truly is awful. Now, the good news out of this, Mike Wagner, the store clerk, should recover from the serious stab wounds he received. And that's lifting spirits of the many people who are showing how much they care about him in Estacada. He's a much-loved store clerk there in that town. Again, Joshua Webb should face a judge today on murder and attempted murder charges. It will most likely be a video appearance from where he is in the Clackamas County Jail. Now back to you.
Yeah, one of the most shocking crimes we've ever covered. Thank you so much, Tim, for the update. Also this morning, we're hearing from the family of this man. He died late last week from injuries in a hit and run. Now his family is pleading with the driver responsible to come forward.
Whoever did this has now taken my father away, our father away. that really hangs really heavy over me. I think they should be held accountable for their actions.
There's somebody out there that is responsible for it, and they haven't come forward.
Charles Cade spent weeks in the hospital. He died on Friday. His wife, Christine, is still recovering. The crash happened last month at Southeast 122nd in Stark. That's when a driver rear-ended the couple's car. Police are looking for a dark, mid-2000s full-size SUV. It should have significant damage to the front end and the passenger side.
Well, ladies, next time you hit the gym in Beaverton, keep your eyes on your stuff. A woman has been sneaking into locker rooms and stealing things lately. Take a good look at her picture. Police say she uses a guest pass at 24-Hour Fitness and LA Fitness in Beaverton. They say she cuts the locks in the locker room, takes car keys, and then gets into people's cars and steals things. She's reportedly used stolen credit cards and opened bank accounts in other people's names. Investigators say she's driving a 2014 silver Toyota RAV4, which was caught there on security cameras.
Seattle just approved 2 safe injection sites for drug addicts. They can now shoot heroin and other drugs legally in the presence of medical staff and nurses. Those people are trained to revive addicts if they overdose. Former addicts say eventually these sites will help them get off drugs. The King County Sheriff says the department needs to take a different approach.
And what changed your thinking?
The war on drugs, the fact that it didn't work. So what are we going to do differently? Is it going to work? I don't know, but it's better than doing nothing. And that's what we've done for too long, is we've done nothing except try to put people in jail that absolutely doesn't work.
Coming up on the Today Show, you can hear more about these sites and how they could help battle addiction.
It is 6:06. We have a warning this morning for parents. New information shows a South Carolina teenager died from drinking too much caffeine. 16-year-old Davis Allen Kripe collapsed in his school's classroom last month. A coroner report just released shows that the teen drank a large Diet Mountain Dew, a McDonald's coffee, and an energy drink all within 2 hours.
I stand before you as a broken-hearted father and hope that something good can come from this. Parents, please talk to your kids about the dangers of these energy drinks.
Yeah, the coroner says it caused a heart attack. Experts recommend teens don't drink more than 100 milligrams of caffeine each day. To give you a little perspective, a 12-ounce can of Red Bull has 111 milligrams.
Portland is no longer one of the top 5 fittest cities in America. That's according to a new study. You're looking at the new list here, which has Minneapolis, Minnesota on top. Washington, D.C. comes in at number 2. Seattle moved up the list to number 4, and Portland ranks 8th on the new list. The study looks at heart disease, diabetes, and smoking rates, as well as the number of farmers markets and outdoor places for people to exercise.
I think Chris McGinnis is the sole reason we are number 8 out of, in the top 10.
Well, probably, yes.
We're not, but he is a runner, so I think he gets us in
And
the top
now
10.
that he's on paternity leave, taking just a bit of a break, look what happened. We fell out of the top 5. Wow.
That is no break, staying home with a newborn. He's working hard.
Well, I suppose you are too. Yes. He's just not running. Well, he probably is running in the house, dashing all over the place, yes. Well, it's a chilly day. We think this could actually be the grand finale for quite some time of chilly, wet weather. It's been a system that dropped into us overnight. It's an upper level low. You can see how it's just blanketing all of Oregon and Washington with cloud cover this morning. And everybody's getting in on the action in terms of precipitation as well. Inches of snow out in the blues today. The mountains out around Baker County, 2 to 4 inches of snow. While we think the passes could get some light accumulations over the Cascades, the heavy snow will be up higher. Timberline Lodge could easily be looking at over a foot of snow through tonight. They've already got over 6 inches up there. You see the rain right now starting to break into showers here in the valley and back to the coast. So getting a bit of a break in Astoria, although you can see some raindrops on the camera lens, but at least the clouds are starting to lighten up a little bit in spots. 47 degrees the temperature there. Very low gray clouds over downtown Portland with rain coming down. 50 degrees is the temperature. We're only going to be in the 50s again today, and 53 at noon, 56 at 5 would be right in the territory of being the coldest day for the date in terms of high temperatures. And again, these are heavy showers expected, producing small hail and likely some rumbles of thunder as well. 40s across most areas right now, although it is 50 degrees in Newport and 50 degrees at PDX. The beach today similar to the valley, but only low 50s expected here. And up on the mountain, Government Camp, 32, 34, 36 degrees during the day would keep Highway 26 in good shape. But look at what Timberline Road eventually becomes. 10 to 14 inches of snow up at the lodge with below freezing temperatures during the day today. How about that? Well, our 7-day forecast. Here's that big dry streak. It's been showing up consistently for over a week now, and tomorrow we kick it off. Could be a lingering shower, I suppose, tomorrow, but generally we think it's a mix of cloudiness in the morning, becoming partly cloudy, 65. Then we're off and running, especially on Thursday, 71. We have a stretch of 80-degree temperatures expected to start this coming Sunday. And believe it or not, much of next week looks dry too. This is a big stretch of potential dry, warm weather.
Yes. So excited.
Do that again.
No.
Yes.
I like it.
Thanks, Rod.
All right, we have a stall on the Sunset, unfortunately.
Right, so it's not slowing down the drive. That is the good news and, of course, important. But we do have a stall, yes, over on the west side. You can kind of see it off in the distance here. The camera was zoomed in just a minute ago. It's a stalled truck over on the right-hand shoulder on the eastbound Sunset, so it's not blocking any lanes and not backing up that drive so far. Different story, though, on your drive from Vancouver. I-5 southbound looks pretty heavy as soon as you get to SR 500. The traffic does so far still clear out, though, once you get south of the Interstate Bridge. You can see there at Victory Boulevard. So we'll check out those drive times. Almost 20 minutes now on the drive from Main Street down to the Fremont Bridge on I-5 and the Sunset. You can see not slowing down that drive just yet. 13 minutes from Hillsborough into downtown. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Cassidy. It is 6:11 this morning. Study after study shows sitting all day at work, just being sedentary, is bad for your health.
Yeah, some of it can directly impact your weight and how hungry you are. So here are 5 slimming foods that might undo a little bit of the damage. The first one, berries. They have a powerful plant compound that can help cut down on inflammation. Blueberries in particular are really great. Maybe you throw them into a smoothie or to your oatmeal or your yogurt. I do that.
Yeah, they were saying that pineapple also is anti-inflammatory. A lot of its nutrients, though, are in the stem, so it's really hard to chew. Maybe try blending the core.
For a quick snack, make homemade trail mix with plenty of nuts in it, almonds and walnuts. They each have a plant-based type of omega-3s that can really help with inflammation.
And make sure that you make your salad dressings and your sauces with olive oil. It can help lower the risk of cardiovascular disease. A lot of people also swear by it for weight loss.
And last up, avocados. Experts say they're a great way to add healthy fats to your diet. Avocados can also lower inflammation, belly fat, and cholesterol.